Hello everyone, it's Kari. Today I'm going to be sharing an easy Father's Day card using this bear from the geometric stamp set from the June 2020 Hedgehog Hollow kit. This is a really fun kit this month, and if you haven't seen it, I did a sneak peek of all the stamps that came in the kit in my last video. I'll link it here if I remember. There are just so many things to choose from with this kit. But I'm just going to show you a very simple way to use this bear to make a Father's Day card in this short video today. It's just going to be very quick and very short, but I think it really does make for a great Father's Day card that's simple but also has some color to it and interest. So I'm first taking some VersaMark ink, which is a sticky embossing ink, and I'm going to emboss this bear with some silver embossing powder. And if I get a little extra on the edges, I just take a dry paintbrush and wipe off those extra embossing powder granules, and then this is good to go. Now I'm also going to stamp using this Masking Magic paper. I'm going to just really quick stamp with some black ink on the masking paper so that I can cut out this bear and cover up that embossed image that we just did. I cut it out, I fussy cut with my scissors here, and now I'm going to place it over the top of that embossed bear. Now because it is embossed and raised, this masking paper, it doesn't stick as well as it normally would, so I'm kind of holding it a little with my fingers here. You'll probably be able to tell as we go on. I'm going to start with the tumbled glass, and I'm taking the domed blending tools, which are some of my favorites, to quickly ink on these colors. This color here is the brand new Speckled Egg Distress Oxide, and you can see that it is similar to the tumbled glass in that it's a light blue, but it has more gray to it. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to add that to the mix here. Then I'm going to move on to Salty Ocean and finally some chipped sapphire, I believe. Might be Faded Jeans. I will link all the products below if you're interested. So this creates a really fun blue background, and it's just kind of an ombre gradient background. And now we have that bear. So to add some interest to the bear, I'm going to first, I put the masking paper back on so that I could add some pink splatters. So I'm taking just some white paint here, adding those splatters. This is Gonzai Tombi watercolor paint, and I just put it on my acrylic block and flick it onto the background with a paintbrush. And then I decided it needed some darker blue paint as well. So now I'm splattering on that chipped sapphire. I just put a little on my craft mat here, added a little water, and now I'm flicking that on with a paintbrush until I get just the right amount of splatters. Now it's time to remove that mask and add a little bit of color to the bear. It does look kind of cool like this, if you want a polar bear that is, but I wanted this to be a brown bear. So I'm taking 4 different shades of Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers, just adding a little bit of color and then blending it out with a water brush. Now I have a towel off to the side here that I'm wiping off some of the color if it gets a little too dark, and just blending that out and letting the water do the work. And then this will dry on its own and make a really fun ombre bear. So this first color here is the dark brown, I believe, and I'm just going to add it in the places that I think are the darkest on this bear. Now, I'm not doing too dark of coloring here. I just wanted just kind of an idea of the color. So you'll see when it's all done, it's still kind of a light colored bear, but it gives you kind of a dreamy look with the silver embossing, a little bit of brown that lightens up as it moves up the bear. You'll see that in just a minute. Every year for Father's Day, I make my father a bear card. He loves bears. Bears are his favorite animal, and so sometimes I'll make him a funny bear card, sometimes a more serious bear card. This year it's obviously a geometric bear card. I always try to do something just a little bit different that he's not expecting. I don't think I've ever made him a geometric bear card before. This is really unique. So excited to give this to him this year, and Father's Day in the United States is coming up real soon. I believe it's the 21st of June. So I am ahead of the game. So if you're looking for a very simple, quick Father's Day card Give this one a try. You can use obviously any of the images that come in this kit for a geometric look, and I think geometric is really great for a masculine card. So there is my bear all finished up. I am going to add a little more darkness here and there as I feel like it needs it, at least right there. And then we are going to move on to the next step. But this is really easy, and if I didn't mention before, I am using Bristol Smooth paper. So that works really well with blending. The Oxide inks, it works really well with blending Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers, and so it's perfect for this project particularly. Now I'm going to take some of that paper that was in the kit as well, and I'm going to ink up a portion of it so that when I cut this panel down, I have an inked up portion to use behind that panel. I will save that frame that I cut out from this panel for another project, and I just went ahead and stamped on Happy Father's Day. This is from last month's kit. You might recognize it there off to the left if you are a subscriber, but it just had a really great typewritten look to it that I thought went really well with this geometric bear. And then I'll just go ahead and glue that panel to the inked patterned paper here, and we have a really beautiful simple card that I feel like is still masculine. It's got that blue, his favorite color, the bear, which is his favorite animal, some splatters, and some watercoloring for a really great project. I hope I gave you a little inspiration today to give it a try, or at least try one of these methods with ink blending on some Bristol paper or using your zigs on some Bristol paper. And I hope you really enjoyed this. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll be back real soon with some more inspiration. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.